I love this picture by Jean Guichard. It was one of the pictures that was very popular a while ago of a series of pictures he took of lighthouses in storms and in rough sea. This particular one is a favourite of ours and comes from our bathroom. I don't know if you can see it very clearly, but in the midst of this swirling tempest of raging water around the lighthouse keeper is standing in the door, looking very relaxed with his arms folded or in his pockets, um, and feeling very secure despite what's going on around him. That's exactly the point of a very famous psalm, Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea. Whatever happens, says the psalmist, however cataclysmic the affairs that are going on around me, I won't be afraid because God is my refuge where I can turn to, and He is my strength to help me through. He is a very present or an ever-present help in trouble. I can turn to Him in all the emergencies and sadnesses and opportunities and difficulties of life and find that He's there to help me. Twice in the psalm, the psalmist says, "The Lord of hosts is with us, the God of Jacob is our refuge." It is the presence of God with us that makes the difference for a believer. You remember that Jesus promised the very last verse of Matthew's Gospel, "Lo, I'm with you always, to the very end of the age." And this psalm ends with, "The Lord of hosts is with us, the God of Jacob is our fortress." Again, repeating verse 7. The psalmist wants us in all the challenges of life when it is possible for us to feel afraid or uncertain, to behold the works of the Lord, to think about all that God has done in the lives of His people over the years. But also, verse 10, to be still and know that I am God. The picture that I showed you at the beginning of this thought, everything is frantic around the lighthouse keeper, but he's quite still. He's quite at peace. He knows that what he's standing in and standing upon is well built and secure. It has weathered many a storm and will go on weathering many storms, and so he's secure. It's a picture of stillness and peace in the middle of storms when we could be afraid. COVID-19 has made many people very afraid, understandably. Many things are very uncertain. And yet for the Christian, we know that God is with us in the storms of life. We can trust Him, and we can find in trusting Him a stillness and a peace that otherwise could not be found in the storms of life. May we trust Him and be still and know that He is God, and rejoice that He is with those who love Him, believe in Him, and trust Him in every day and in every situation.